Welcome back to Extreme Gaming Fever and to the second episode of Flashback Friday. And if I look behind me, I have this brand new JCB tractor, and today we are going to use this tractor to plant some corn. And I actually bought this new tractor today in this game, so let's start. So this game, I have been playing this game since last week, and I found that this game is absolutely amazing. It contains a lot of things that involves that involves a lot of realism in this game. For instance, if you all right for instance, if you wanna if you want to plant a different crop, and this is not mean that if you have some seeds in your seeder you can turn these seeds into any field that you want. If you want to plant some corn, then you must have corn seeds in your seeding tank, otherwise you won't be able to plant corn. And if you want to plant whatever you say, canola, then you must have canola seeds in your seed seed storage tank. Otherwise, by the way, the main object for this discussion is you can switch seeds. And this thing kills realism in Farming Simulator 18, and you know why. And moreover, you can do a lot of things without using a vehicle. I mean, you can exit from the vehicle, and you can walk around, and you can move, you can run, and you can do a lot of different things moreover. And this game is alright, so this sorry for that. This game is absolutely amazing, and although the graphics are a little bit disappointing, these are not bad as well, but not as good as like Farming Simulator 18. So this is the only reason why Farming Simulator 18 is superior from this game. Okay, so one other thing that I have noticed, that the vehicles in this game are very slow. You can see we have an almost super tractor, but still its working speed and its moving speed is very slow. And you can see how slow it's planting corn in these fields. By the way, we have to bear this, so please bear with me. And after that, we have this field on which we need to plant some corn, because at this moment we only have corn seeds in our seed storage tank, so we cannot plant any other field. So we have just done there in the previous field, although we just left some patches, but don't worry, I will just ignore them, please. And now it's time to plant some corn in this field. And this seeder is a little bit strange. Okay, so we can go along lengthwise. Okay, let me check if we have some corn is ready to harvest. So it's it's just growing, and you can see which means we can harvest corn after some time. But for this moment, we can still work on this field without hiring a helper. Oh my goodness, so we are just run out of seeds, which means we need to refill this seeder once again. So I have already purchased some seeds, so these must be here, and I'm using the wrong way. Sometimes shortcut saves your time. Oh, so it's finally stuck here. Alright, so I think we can move from here. Okay, so after loading the seeds, and so the seed tank is now empty. And we only have 1000 liters of seeds. And finally done. So let's move this tractor to the farm, and let's see if we can harvest the corn or not. I think we can. The corn is now ready to harvest. So for this moment, this tractor is drifting so much. Alright, so oh, the corn is growing. I wish if I could use a fertilizer here, but for this moment I'm not interested to use a fertilizer. And here we go, we have this a very huge harvester with a very huge cutter. Although some parts of this field are not ready to harvest yet, there is a reason, because meanwhile I was planting some seeds there, and the seeds the seeds were finished, and all the seeds were consumed, and I had to refill the seeder like that happened in the previous field. So that's why. Okay, so we can harvest that later, the area which is left, or the portion of the field that which we cannot harvest at this moment. We can harvest that later. Did you see that, how huge this cutter is? It can harvest even the largest field in no time. It's absolutely huge. So we just left one single plant of corn, and I don't want to miss this one. So, and this harvester, there is no percentage, which means you cannot tell how my how how many percent this harvester is full. By the way, we can still unload this corn into this tipper. Now this tuber is full, and let's move to this tractor, and for this moment let's unload all this corn to the farm silos if we can, and we will sell that later. there are a lot of silos. Very similar to the Farming Simulator 18. And here we go. So we have some animation there for unloading the corn. This is too slow. Still not unloaded. Well, that was funny. So now this trigger is absolutely empty. Meanwhile, the corn is also ready to harvest on the field, and we can start harvesting the corn which is left. Although some portion are still not ready to harvest, but they will be soon. Oh, so I think we can go in this way. This gutter is really huge. Half of the field, even this new cutter is covering half of the field. Just imagine how bigger it is. Alright, so done here, and only few fields are left, few plants are left. Here we are picking them up. And here we go. Let's unfold this and try to unload this corn. Oh, so we just unloaded some corn. Okay, and that's all. So the other fields are not ready to harvest yet, and that's all include this gameplay of Flashback Friday, the Farming Pro 2016 gameplay series, and I'm sure that I will see you in the next Friday. And if you want to see the regular gameplays of this game, then you can always tell me in the comment section, and I will really appreciate the person who will suggest me different things. So by the way, thanks a lot for watching this video, and I'm sure that we'll see you later. Bye.